The knock came at 7:42 p.m. Precise, hesitant, familiar. I was already watching the doorbell camera when her face filled the screen. Claire, pale, pink lipstick, the one she used when she wanted something. 3 months ago, she left me for Daniel, her high school epic, her unfinished chapter. She didn't slam the door. She folded her sweater, packed neatly, said, "I deserve a love that feels electric." Then she walked out of the house I paid for. And last week she texted, "Apologize and I'll be your wife again." No, I'm sorry, no shame. Just terms. I didn't answer. Tonight she decided to collect. The door opened before I could reach it. Not by me, by Madison and Layla, her two best friends. They stood there like twin sentinels in my hallway, calm, polite, unmoved. Claire's face drained of color. She hadn't expected them. She definitely hadn't expected them to be living here. Claire and I met at 24. We built our life like careful architects. Joint savings. Sunday dinners. A dog we never got because timing wasn't right. I thought restraint meant maturity. She used to trace circles on my chest and whisper about growing old together. I believed her because I wanted to. Daniel reappeared last winter. A harmless coffee, that's what she called it. I saw the shift before I understood it. Longer showers. New lingerie. Her phone tilted away from me at night. But betrayal doesn't announce itself loudly. It breathes softly at first. The night I knew she was asleep beside me, her phone lit up. Daniel's name. I didn't open it. I didn't need to. I watched her smile in her sleep. That was enough. The next morning, I installed a silent backup on our shared cloud. Legal, accessible, quiet. 2 weeks later, I had everything. Hotel reservations. I've always loved you. Voice notes. Plans to move in with him. And the worst line, he'll forgive me. He always does. That's when something inside me changed. Not heartbreak. Precision. When she left, she expected chaos, tears, begging. Instead, I helped carry her suitcase to Daniel's car. I kissed her forehead. Told her I hoped she found what she was looking for. She mistook calm for weakness. 3 days later, I met with a lawyer. Claire never read the fine print. She trusted me to handle finances. She liked that about us. The house? Purchased through my inheritance. The investment accounts? Structured individually. The company shares mine. She left with clothes and delusion. I filed quietly. Grounds, abandonment, and marital misconduct. Attached documentation. Daniel didn't last a month. Turns out, he enjoyed chasing married women more than living with them. He drained her savings with business opportunities, then vanished. By the time she sent that text, she was broke, homeless, desperate. But the real twist wasn't financial. It was Madison and Layla. Claire always underestimated them. She assumed loyalty was permanent. Friendship was unconditional. She forgot that people don't like being lied to. When she ran off, she told them I was controlling, cold, emotionally distant. She didn't know Madison had already seen the hotel receipts, because I sent them. Not out of spite, out of clarity. They came over one night, sat at this very kitchen island, and listened while I played the voice notes. I didn't cry. I just let the truth breathe. Madison's jaw tightened. Layla stared at the table. "She told us you were abusive," Madison whispered. I slid the printed bank statements toward them. "I've never raised my voice at her," I said. "But I won't let her rewrite history." That night, something shifted. Not revenge. Alignment. 3 weeks later, they asked if they could rent the spare rooms. Their lease was ending. I said yes. Strategic? Maybe. But also symbolic. Claire built her identity around being the center of that trio. Now she wasn't even in the group chat. So when she stood at my door tonight, mascara perfect and pride rehearsed, she expected a broken man. Instead, Madison crossed her arms. Layla leaned casually against the frame. "Claire?" Madison said, cool as winter. "What are you doing here?" Claire's eyes flicked past them, searching for me. I stepped into view slowly. Her lips parted. "You let them," she started. "Live here?" I finished. "Yes." She swallowed. "We need to talk." "I don't think we do." Her confidence cracked then. "I made a mistake," she said. "Daniel used me. I wasn't thinking clearly. We can fix this." Interesting word. Behind her, a car idled at the curb. Probably a rideshare. Temporary solutions for temporary lives. "You told him I was weak," I said calmly. "That I'd apologize." Her face flushed. You saw that? I saw everything. Silence. Madison stepped forward. You lied about him, Claire. Layla added, You lied about all of it. Claire looked from them to me. The realization settling in layers. The narrative she built had collapsed. I reached into the hallway drawer and handed her an envelope. Divorce papers. Finalized that morning. She didn't take it at first. You're serious? She whispered. I was serious the day you left. A tear slid down her cheek. Not dramatic, just stunned. I said I'd be your wife again, she tried, weaker now. I almost smiled. That offer expired. The power had shifted so completely it felt physical. She wasn't the woman who walked out chasing electricity. She was someone standing outside a house she no longer belonged to. Madison held the door. Layla didn't look at her. Claire finally took the envelope. Her hands trembled. Where am I supposed to go? She asked. Not my problem. That's something you should have considered 3 months ago. And I closed the door. I didn't celebrate. I didn't need to. Revenge isn't loud. It's structural. It's watching someone realize they gambled permanence for nostalgia and lost both. Madison poured wine in the kitchen. Layla laughed softly at something on her phone. Life moved forward. Claire thought love was a lightning strike. She forgot that storms burn out. I was never weak. I was patient. And patience, when sharpened correctly, cuts cleaner than anger ever could.